So, hello, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with
Jake, Justin,
Emma.
And they came all the way from, well, New York and Washington, somebody. And they went through the entire Museum of Interesting Things. It took about a week. And now they're going to open up one of these three packages. I've got these three packages right here, and each one of them is going to open up a package. I do this like a 42nd Street shell game, which I'm born and raised in, remember, where a guy showed up with three shells. He would have a quarter under one of the shells. You would mix them up, and you had to guess which one had a quarter, and you would win something. The only difference here is I don't have three shells. There isn't a quarter under any of my packages, and you win nothing. So ethically, it's exactly like a New York shell game if you think about it. But the similarity is this. I am going to mix up the packages. So here's me mixing up the packages. Are you guys confused?
yeah, so confused.
Good, because otherwise I'd have to do this all day long. Okay, so here are the packages. Each one of you pick a package to open. That one. And which ones do you want to open? That one. And there you go, that one. And then here's your scalpel. And there's your scalpel. And there's your scalpel. And away we go. Just whatever you do, don't cut yourselves. Don't cut each other. Don't cut your parents. And don't cut the cat. But if you do decide to cut any of the people in the room, I do have Civil War surgical tools to cure them with. And they don't need things like sterilization or, anesthesia. A shot of whiskey and you're fine. And I have Prohibition whiskey. Sealed in the bottom, never opened.
No.
Yeah, that was hard to find. Oh, wow! You got the silhouette pieces. There should be another one in there too. Here, I'll take all the wrapping and craziness. Here's the one. I'll put that over there. So I actually, do you guys know the Madame Jumal house? Jumal House is a historic house from over 100 years ago that I went to on like a first date with one of my girlfriends from NYU. And it's a huge honor. They called me up. They're doing a show on silhouettes. And I always thought these things were like, what? But they're actually, it's a whole story behind them. Before photography, in the turn of the century, the 1700s, 1800s, early 1800s, silhouettes were the thing to do because there was no photography. So people would have their silhouettes done. It was a huge phenomenon. In America, England, France. It's actually named after a French politician, Des Silhouettes. He was the tax guy. He used to tax the rich pretty heavily and drive the rich crazy. This was a cheap way of doing photography. It was considered lowbrow. And Des Silhouettes did this as a hobby. He thought it was a cool thing. So they ended up naming it after him as a joke because they didn't like him and it was considered lowbrow. But until photography, this was the photography method, these silhouettes. This is probably, probably mid-1900s, something like that, or early to, mid to late 1900s. But these are really cool ones. And I've been getting more and more silhouettes over time. So that's a very cool one for you to open. And, that is the cutest silhouette. This is a really, really pretty one. So this one was done not just as a silhouette, but they also have all this designing, like feathery design. That's a really nice one. Was there only one in your package? Because I know I got two that are like this. And look at the cute packaging you opened. These people know I teach kids. They decorate the packages. I'm saving packaging.
Oh.
Yeah, so this will be part of an exhibit we do at the museum, and you'll be like the person who opened it. So how cool is that? So Emma opened up this, and when we show this one, which will probably be a star of the show, you'll be like, I opened that one. That is such a pretty one.
Where do we have those? Do we still have no plans?
Like layers upon
When we
layers.
took the kids to Disney World when they were very young, they did silhouettes there, and I have a silhouette of Emma and Jake.
Really?
Yeah, they do
Wow.
them at Disney World, like.
Oh, that's so cool. You'll have to send me a picture. I doubt you want to part with those, but...
So send you a picture of them.
Yeah.
Just use a small.
I don't
almost like a
know.
I'll have to
manicure
find if
scissors.
anyone has any
Do you think they
of
cut them
those,
by
because I'd
hand,
love
or
to
were
get
they
one.
Oh, no, they're
doing them
not-
on
you want
machine?
to
She cut them by hand.
You remember them?
I would love to add that to the museum. Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you.
It came from outer space.
Wow! That's what you opened? That's so cool. This is part of my VHS 3D festival. Yeah, I have the world's largest collection of 3D VHS tapes, and I lecture on the whole thing. So this is an anaglyph one, which is the red, blue, or cyan, cyan red ones. I wonder if it came with the glasses. No, but yeah, that is a 3D VHS of that. Oh my God! So that's a star of that show. This one,
Very cool.
and the Robot Monster, and all those shows I show. I've got over 150 VHS tapes in 3D. So when we do that show, you'll be like, I opened up. It came from out. Somehow I find it easy to believe that all of you opened up items that I think work pretty well with you. So that works pretty great. You're the computer science teacher. So yeah, this is definitely geek out.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed your
Yeah.
thingies, and we'll say bye to the world. Bye, world.
Bye.
And now.